So on today's episode, we're going to be reviewing It Takes Two from 1995's Sweetheart Twins, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Just kidding. Welcome to CutNoCorners. I'm Corbin.
And I'm Joe.
And on today's episode, another first for our channel, we are actually going to be doing a review, or rather a react to a trailer to an upcoming title called It Takes Two.
So this game is another game by the Hazelight Studios. That's the same company who made A Way Out. And it is another
of which
game.
We just did a playthrough on our channel.
Boom.
Check it out.
Plug. It Takes Two has similar mechanics where it's two people playing cooperatively. And as we are striving to be in a cooperative channel, we figured it'd be a great thing to react to. The story is about a man and a woman who appear to be having relationship issues, and they have to work together.
I mean, this is all speculation, because Joe and I just watched the trailer literally moments ago for the very first time. I knew nothing about this game other than that it was co-op and made by the same people as A Way Out. So, what are we going to be judging it on?
So we will be judging the trailer on 3 categories: graphics, gameplay, and interest. So we'll start it off with graphics. What are your thoughts?
I thought the graphics were phenomenal. They were head and shoulders above A Way Out. I mean, it's going to be next-gen capable, obviously, so there's an immediate difference there. But I mean, the textures and the lighting, I mean, it almost looked like you're watching a Pixar movie, or, I mean, maybe not one of the most recent Pixar movies, but certainly up there as far as like quality goes.
I do feel like Hazelight did a good job in switching it from not a strictly 100% realistic view like they did in A Way Out to a more cartoony style, because it's a more forgiving medium for graphics. I feel like you're not trying to make a super realistic game.
Yeah, because if you're trying to make it look realistic, like in A Way Out, any single mistake is going to be glaring, versus like a more caricaturized cartoony world. I mean, this seems to be like a fantasy genre almost. I mean, you have a talking book like from Beauty and the Beast or something as like the narrator or whatever the heck he is. And the girl character's got yarn for hair, and the male character's got like leaves for hair. And all the textures and like the different materials all react to light and everything. It all looks very appropriate and very, very stylish.
Yeah, I will take that with a grain of salt, because you can make a trailer look as good as we've seen with many games in the past. You can make a trailer look really good and the game not quite live up, but I do think this trailer...
A lot of it was gameplay in the trailer, though.
A lot of it was gameplay.
I liked that. I appreciated that.
So they do have a disclaimer that says that a lot of the video was done with the game engine. So it seems promising. I'm not saying that they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes, but you got to take any trailer with a grain of salt.
Right, of course. We've learned our lessons over the many years of Gamescom and.
So I think that's a good wrap up for graphics. We'll move on to gameplay. What were your thoughts with the gameplay?
It seems to be different from A Way Out in the sense that with A Way Out you're doing things very back to back. I didn't spot any right away where, although there was one part where you had to be like on a trolley, like an old-timey train cart where it took 2 people to jump up and down and apply pressure to like move. I didn't see too many spots that looked like it required both of your direct influence. But it was a quick trailer, obviously. We've only just seen it the once. But it looks very much like you're more free, and it just happens to be you're experiencing this together versus it's required for the 2 of you to get through this. Like, it looks like you could get through it single player and have an AI partner.
They do make reference to certain powers. The male character at the end makes reference to the female character getting a certain ability, and he says, "Why do you get all the good powers?" So I think there will be some stuff that only the female character can do, and then some stuff that only the male character can do.
I didn't even consider that. That is probably going to be a big deal. It does look. It looks a lot more freeing because this seemed almost open worldy in certain spots. I'm sure it's going to be linear because you have to beat the story. The world was much larger than in A Way Out. Granted, in A Way Out, a lot of it you're in a prison.
Yeah, I was getting from the book. I was getting a little bit of Little Big Planet vibes, like the narrator from that. I don't know why, but I was.
I got some of that too, and I will admit, then that book I could see getting on my nerves. Like, I can see him annoying the crap out of me.
I think that's his role.
He was a bit over the top, but if this is meant to be like a family directed game, it's totally fine, and I'm sure it's something that like get absorbed into the universe and just accept soon enough.
Like your annoying uncle.
Or something like that.
So that covers gameplay. We'll go to the third category that we want to discuss, and that's interest. So what is your interest? Did this pique your interest? Did the trailer make it something that...
It did. It almost, like, when watching it, it felt like watching a trailer to a rom-com. Because this is, like, some bizarre scenario between, like, a husband and wife, it looked like. Or at least their fiancés. I think they were husband and wife because it showed, like, wedding photos of what they used to be looked like when they were humans. And now they're in these dolls. And it definitely... During the entire trailer, all I could think of, it's something that I want to play with my wife. Because I think it'll just be something that we're going to laugh together while playing it, while also being extremely entertained just for the sake of the gameplay. Because it looks very, very promising to me, personally.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm interested in it. It looks like a fun co-op game. I was interested when it was Hazelight Studio because we had so much fun in A Way Out. It has a similar pay structure, I guess we'll call it. One person can buy it and the other person can have the game key.
Oh, it does?
Yep, it has the same exact structure like that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And I think it retails at $40 on release, so it's not a full $60 game, which, I mean, some AAA, every AAA title is going to start at $60, but some third-party companies try to start their games at $60, even though they don't have the backing of a $60 game. But this one isn't trying to do that, so I think that's commendable. That's the word I'm looking for. So I'm interested in the game because it looks fun. I mean, co-op games are always fun, especially when you're playing with the right people. So
yeah, as long as you got the right partner, most co-op games become 10 times more enjoyable. But this one looks like it's going to be enjoyable regardless. I'm looking forward to it. And it looks like it's releasing in March of 2021.
Yeah, it releases very soon.
So that was our first impressions of watching the trailer for It Takes Two. Yeah, looking very forward to it. I'm pretty hyped.
Yeah, and if you want to see us play it, we'll get it on the channel as soon as it comes out.
We'll probably get it on the channel regardless of...
Yeah, whether you, viewer, want to see it or not. It's getting on the channel.
Yeah, because we want it there and we're in charge.
Yeah. So, if you enjoyed this React video and you want to watch any of our other stuff, make sure you subscribe so you can see. Subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when we post.
And if there are any other co-op games that you're interested in that you think we'd be interested in, let us know and we'll check them out for you.
Yeah, and as always, make sure you smash the like button.
Smash it! This has been CutNoCorners. I'm Corbin.
And I'm Joe, and we'll talk to you in the next one.
Bye.